My name is Oshifesolu Larry. I'm a mechanic. Welcome to Exxon F1, also known as from Lawon, Colum, Africa. Good day! Please, like I've always clamored, please. I know you love what we're doing. Subscribe to my channel. Love it. I beg, be on my channel. You get the best news. I love you guys. Sometimes also comment on this social media. It helps my growth. Share, please. It's very important you share. Hello, wonderful people. Now we are doing more rebranding. Very soon we'll be having merch and perks that you can get on the channel. But for now, you can give us super thanks, super messages. You can join or subscribe, which is great for us. And whatever you give us through YouTube is helping us to build more content. Now we are doing like 2-3 videos in a week. Sometimes we do 5. We can do more content for you. We can tell you more truth you need to know about F1 and what they hide from you guys. We can tell you the reality, the things we see, and be more concise with you. We can give you more videos like you want to see and you want to hear the truth. So you can go on the super thanks and click and see how you can donate to us, and you can also join. And some of the merch will be coming now. Some will be in form of tags or clicks in which you can add when you go to the comment section. But very soon we have some other merch that we can send to you, merchandise we can send to you to appreciate you for following us, and you would love it. So now a lot of things are brewing up. A lot. The FIA have banned pit exit overtake after the incident Max Verstappen yesterday. They banned it because if drivers are parked is a different thing, but overtaking in the pit could have caused commotion and whatever. But majorly it's been banned. Welcome to Exxon F1. Yeah, so we're here. FP3 and qualifying. Before I go into FP3, this issue between Chris Horner and Lewis Hamilton camp is getting a little bit twisty. But I think it should have been more matured if Chris Horner had kept quiet and he didn't say anything again than saying Anthony Hamilton, that is Lewis Hamilton's father, approached him about the seat. I think this is just making this incident or this issue, broadening it and making it bigger than we all think. Because if Anthony Hamilton will come back and say, hey, I didn't say that, or the other person will come back and say, hey, I didn't say that, it will more just broaden this issue. Why lie in the first place? Or why say things that are not meant to say in the first place? Because you are going to need a lot of things to cover it up. Either lies or truth, or whichever way, you need a lot of it. Cover it up. A whole lot of it to cover it up. So I don't know how Chris Horner will come out of this, seriously. But this season, except a British winner wins tomorrow, this will be the first season since 2005 that any British driver didn't win a race in a GP. This will be the only season. I'm telling you. It's so funny. I'm telling you. It's so funny. The British drivers have been wonderful drivers for ages, and this season has been the bad season for them. We have Lando Norris, George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, and none of them could conjure or come up with something to win. It's bad for them. And these drivers are all driving the Mercedes engine. They are meant to beat all of them, but hey, what do? It's the worst season for all of them, so they should take a cup of coffee on it. So to FP3, George Russell dominated the FP3. All true. He owned it like it was his property. That was the way he had the FP3 in his hand. And I think for the FP3, there was less than nothing much in the FP3, or less than anything really in the FP3. At that point, we thought the Mercedes owns the day. Lewis Hamilton, his teammates struggled. Verstappen questioned his setup. All true. The Ferraris were struggling. They were having pace. They were losing pace. But we really saw the pace of the cars, and we saw that sincerely, aside from the Red Bull that we know is dominant, the Mercedes car had pace. They have a great deal of pace, a great chunk of pace in the car for tomorrow. Races are won on Sunday, but they are won with pace, they are won with tire management and all. So one of the problems they'll be having tomorrow is tire management on that 58th lap, and they're using the same tires they used in Las Vegas, so it's going to give them a great big bunch of issues. They will be running at about 41 degrees track temperature, and in Vegas they ran at about 18 degrees track temperature. There'll be a lot of degradation for teams like McLaren, for teams like Ferrari. It's going to be crazy. So FP3 was nothing much than check out what we can do. But now the qualifying, which is the major thing, the major reason why we've come today. That's the last qualifying session for 2023 Q1. Not so dicey, but funny. The Mercedes lacked pace in Q1. The Williams had the pace in Q1. At least the first part of Q1, Mercedes lacked pace. Lewis Hamilton was just nowhere. George Russell was nowhere. They had to quickly do some setup changes. Ferraris were struggling, but unfortunately, Logan Sargent had 2 lap times deleted for track limit, and Carlos Sainz was out in Q1. So in Q1, Carlos Sainz, Kevin Magnussen, Valtteri Bottas, Zhou Guanyu, and Logan Sargent were all out. Like I said, they all struggled. Norris had some good pace on his car in Q1. Then in Q2, Hamilton struggled all through. And in Q1, Carlos Sainz had to complain of traffic, but in Q2, Lewis Hamilton struggled all through. All through he struggled. So Q2, Hamilton suffered a lot. Even had to question his car, the car he was driving, because he was out in Q2. And this is a back-to-back Q2 knockout for Lewis Hamilton. The same thing happened in Las Vegas, qualified 11th. Now, the Red Bull started showing the prominence of power right in Q2. But Hamilton's teammate, George Russell, was finding a better drive, a better car, and a better move. The Red Bulls kept on dominating. They locked out the front row in Q2, with Norris bending the time. It became Lando Norris, the tire bender. Was bending the tires, bending the time to make sure he squeezed a lot of juice out of his used tires and out of his time to get him positions in Q2. Knocked out in Q2, Lewis Hamilton, Esteban Ocon, Lance Stroll, Alex Albon, and Daniel Ricciardo were out in Q2. Now to Q3. The McLaren were on it right from the beginning of the Q3, with Max Verstappen setting good pace. The McLarens tackling him. The Ferraris, they are still far away. That's Charles Leclerc representing the Ferraris. But all in all, Max Verstappen topped the chart, with Charles Leclerc standing alongside him, Oscar Piastri third, George Russell fourth. Lando Norris could have taken the pole, but due to his mistake in turn 16, he almost lost out. But he got the 5th position. He'll be standing alongside Tsunoda, Alex Albon, Sergio Perez, Gasly. And that is making it a 4 consecutive pole for Max Verstappen in Abu Dhabi and a 12th pole of the season for Max Verstappen. Now, who is to win the race tomorrow? Sincerely, it's very easy. We already know. Except something happened to Max Verstappen's car, he's winning the race tomorrow. He's winning the race tomorrow. But the main battle I care about is the Mercedes Ferrari battle. Let's watch out for the battle tomorrow. Will Lewis Hamilton be able to get decent pace and get his car in a decent place tomorrow? Because his car, immediately after the qualifying, they had to tear the car apart. Though the cars are in park for me, there's no setup changes to be made, but to tear the car apart to see if there's something wrong, like he complained. But let's see how they will get their cars tomorrow in a good state, and who will be on the podium tomorrow. Seriously, I can't guarantee you anybody will be on the podium tomorrow, except for the Red Bulls. Let's watch out for tomorrow's race. I love you. Bye. Chee.
Gibor gives you power. Gibor gives you control. Gibor gives you benefits. Are you an individual or business that uses fuel or gas? Use Gibor to find the best prices across all retail outlets in your city. For users and businesses that buy volumes, Gibor gives you access to credit. Gibor also gives you the ability to track your costs and monitor expenses per car or fleet. Need to improve your costs, enjoy incentives, or track expense? Gibor is the answer. Enjoy 5% discount on your first 5 purchases when you get your next fuel voucher from Gibor. Log on to www.gibor.co to enjoy this. Retail outlets wanted nationwide.
I have a new friend in the house. We are in Nigeria here, West Africa. He provides internet for us. They provide the best internet around the mainland, and I know they are still moving to the highland and they are moving all around Nigeria. But for you to get internet on the mainland, contact Fibrad Telecom Limited. They get you sorted out ASAP. The best cable internet on the mainland, fiber, I think they get sorted out. We talk much about them because of some of our videos, but contact them, they get sorted out. Teams Gadget is for those of you that cannot easily go to the market to get your phones, your laptops, your accessories. Just place a call through. His phone number is there. It gets you the best. It's your short plug to get you the best phones, accessories, laptops, games, and other accessories for your computer gaming experience. Contact Teams Gadget and you get them for you.